Well, let's see if I can make this. It's not the best colour, is it? Oh well. Oh well. Not much I can do about that. It's just late afternoon and yeah, I look a bit like I've been tangoed. I don't understand. If I go like this, that's better. I think it's a little bit better. Hi everyone. I look scary. A minute. Let's see if I can. This might make a difference. Let's see. One. Oh. Oh, hello. Maybe go back. It's like a disco. This is going to make matters worse. Hi. Well, I thought I'd get on and do some blanket with you guys if anybody sees it. Hi Jeremy. Oh yeah, that was one thing I haven't done. Oh, I can do. Hang on, maybe that'll make a difference. Hi Darren, welcome. Good to see you. Right, let me just move my genie. Move my genie. I forgot about the chat. I can see it on my phone though. Let's find the chat. If I go on as my other channel, if it ever loads, I'm uploading, so sometimes it slows up my internet because I live in nowhere. Hi, yeah, it's good to see you guys. Right, so where am I? There I am. Oh, dodgy picture. Oh, hang on, I better make sure that... Yeah, turn the sound down. Right, there we go. Hi, Matteo. So, Jeremy, Darren and Matteo. Hi, welcome. Oh, hello. Swipe up for next stream. No, thanks. Why would I want to do that? If I click in the chat, no, for some reason... Hi, Kivia. Welcome. It doesn't really show it anymore. It's all changed, isn't it? Has it changed or is it me? Sarah or Sarah? Hello, welcome. And right, I'm standing it up. So you never know. That might be good. You got that too. But it's like it goes on to the, instead of being like going and going into the chat, it goes over the actual picture now. So I can sort of see it coming in. If I look up, if I look down, I'll see it there. So cool. Right, so I thought I'd do a little bit of my Boggy Creek because we've got my son's wedding tomorrow, and so I won't be getting anything done then, and well, we're going to be really busy. So how are you all? What are you all up to apart from in this live, that is? Jaxie! Woo woo! God, it's like old times, Jax. Like old times. Well, hey, how about that? Remember all those yonks ago, all those eons ago, when I used to do live streams and in the evening and see you all in them? Now something's gone wrong with my yarn. It's because it's this ice cream yarn. It actually melts like an ice cream. It's look, it's like a splat. And it gest worse. When it comes to the next ones, I am going to cake them up. I'm done with that. Best day ever. Hi, Antoinette. Welcome. Welcome in. Wow. Yeah. So, all those years ago when you missed me live. Well, I will do some more. I'll do some more. In fact, I might even do some members ones as well, because I figured, you know, it's about time I started to do more live streaming and perhaps members lives and stuff like that. So I'm gonna kind of do it, make the time, because my life is a busy old beastie. But you know, you need to kind of make more time. I used to enjoy the live streams. You know why I stopped? For the simple reason that maybe I do need to, I don't know, Perhaps it's the blind, I don't know. But I stopped because my kind of lifestyle sort of changed a bit. Whereas I used to sort of be at a loose end in the evening. When I was, before I met Gary, I was at a loose end in the evening because, you know, I just was. And then once I was with Gary, he worked in the evenings. So again, I was a bit, you know, needed something to pass the time away and to stop me from feeling like, oh my God, I'm on my own, what's going to happen, and all this, that and the other. And plus here, if you look outside at night, it's really dark. I mean, I know it's dark at night, but because it's way out in the middle of nowhere, it's really dark. So it makes you think, what's out there? What's looking back at me? But you know what? If there was anything out there, then the light would come on. So there was nothing but foxes, really. But yeah. So yeah, I used to do live streams in the evening to while away those hours until Gary came back. But then he went to day working, so I spend my evenings with Gary. But he does actually work, and when he does work, rather, he goes to bed very early, so I could do some live streams. MJ busy, Michelle J, good afternoon, good to see you. I didn't know if anybody would be around, so I thought I'd just get on and do some what's scrut? Is that a little language that what does scrut mean? Hi, Mama Knows Best, aka Gwen, good to see you. I was just pulling out some yarn because my genie is a bit squishy. What yarn am I using? I'm using ice cream yarn. I would show you it, but I've taken it into the Yarnavan because that's where my yarn cake thingy is. Hi Dodo and Kathy, you know, my wool winder, that's the word I'm looking for. So I figured, you know, instead of having it do this again, like go like a big pancake and splat down, which makes it hard to work with, I'll cake them up first, which is a pain in the butt, but I will do it. Yeah, so got to do something. It's just last time I thought the second time I would give it the benefit of the doubt. It might have just been a one-off, but this one's done the same thing. But I was very careful when I took it off the genie, and I was very careful with it so that it wouldn't kind of knot up, because I don't do yarn buff. I'm not very good with it. If I've got like a big lump that falls off, and then I can kind of painstakingly undo that. But if it ever yarn baths, I'm done. I'm really done. Well, I've got a tutorial for this one already. Stylecraft goes like that as well on the genie. What one? None of the Stylecraft I've put on there does. But what one? I can imagine that the old Cabaret would have done, because that's quite loose in its wind, if you like. But can't see now. Once you put them on, don't you find that that's it? You're done for. You've got to wear them. Special DK never does it on mine. It's quite sturdy. How strange. I don't have that problem. Not with the special. But I think it's the way these ones are kind of wound. You know, they've done in those sort of swathes to make the colours look really, really cool. Suzanne, well, hey, oh my goodness, it is like old times. It is, isn't it? All the old faces. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. How are you? The stitches are very textured. Yeah, these ones are. It's no holes, which is what I like about it. So it's a nice warm one, warm blankie. But this was my very first ever tutorial that I did on YouTube. Mishi! Oh my goodness. Mwah! Hello everybody. So good to see you. So this was, yeah, my first ever tutorial was this stitch. But back then, oh my God, the tutorial, oh, it was shocking. It was shocking. So, you know, it was early days. So I deleted that and I did it again for Boggy Creek. So I've already done that one. Yeah, so it's so cool. I mean, Jaxie and Suzanne, you were there at the beginning of my YouTube story, weren't you? And in my live streams. My goodness, it's so good. I mean, I haven't done any for ages. Yeah, it's cool. I think I called it the Rocky Road stitch because I think it's similar to one that's a kind of a normal stitch, which name escapes me, but it's my own little variation on it, really. But yeah, I've done this one so many times. I used to make them for my kids because it's just nice and close, so no holes and nice and warm. Oh gee, now wait a minute. I do know what that is. It's the hang on. Oh, I can't remember the name. I can't remember what that stands for. Every now and then I forget, and then I look it up. And oh, hang on. I want to remember. The OG, the OG. OG. Original Gangster. Can you imagine me being an original gangster? That's hilarious. Oh, yeah. The original gangster. A grandma gangster. Grankster. A granny gangster. That's actually quite funny. Can you imagine? I've got this mental image now. So what are you all up to? I was sitting in the living room with Gary and football is on. And it's Liverpool. I mean, I don't dislike Liverpool. He likes watching them. But I don't know. I made a video, and what it is, I had some Pepsi Max earlier, and then I had a coffee, and I was a bit wired, so I was like I need to go and do something with myself, you know, just to to calm me down, with your 9mm. No, your Uzi. I just ooze. I don't know about Uzi. Ooze. I'm just talking about my tummy now, you know. But this is lovely yarn. I do like it. It's just a bit odd when it comes to how it likes to come off. You know, it's a bit of a mission. But I do like it as yarn. It is quite pretty. I do have another Boggy Creek on the go. It's squares that I'm designing, and I will do that one next. But I did a little poll the other day, asking what people would like to see me do next for Boggy Creek, and that one is winning anyway. You're saving up for one of the new Furls Odysseys. I had an Odyssey. I've got one here somewhere, but I've never really used it. I don't know why. I'm kind of I find them really big and clunky, but I mean, I like them. There was one that was orange. I saw it on Ola Joe's once, and it was kind of this colour, and I really, really wanted it. And the place that I've got as a wholesaler did do them, so I ordered one, and well, they sent my order minus the hook. So when I said, you know, where's my hook? I was like, oh, sorry, we haven't got any more. They're out of stock. I'll have to refund you. So I wasn't very pleased because I was looking forward to that one. But yeah, I had the pink ones, but I sold them all. They were in my shop. I did have some furls in my shop. I could still get some from the same wholesaler, but they are across the water, so I have to pay import duties. Hi, in a different way, Crochet. Welcome in. So the only other country that I don't have to pay import duty in now is Turkey, which does bode well for ice yarn. The feel Sienna, it might have been it. It does sound like Sienna, doesn't it? But it was pretty, and I did want that one. I thought if I'm going to try a furl, I want it to be that one. But it wasn't to be. It wasn't in the package. I didn't think they'd believe me when I said, you know, it wasn't in there. And, you know, but they did. So they must have known it wasn't in there. You have a whip that's white with silver glittery bits, maybe. Made by I Love This Yarn. I had some I Love This Cotton. And the lovely Joan. Hang on, I'll show you the lovely Joan. is modelling my bucket hat made with I Love This Cotton. Here she is. Hello, Joan. Hi, guys. Now working on the Boggy Creek stitch blanket with the swirly whirly carnival. That's lovely. The white one is the same stitch. Oh, okay. So I love the swirly whirlies, but they tend to fall apart as well. If you oh, I can hear Gary's put the kettle on. Hi, Serena. Furls have new streamlined metal hooks, by the way. Do they? See, I don't have... That sound is Gary killing all the plates. Yeah. Hi, Diane. I'm okay. How are you? Can we start filling Santa sacks? Yes. Hi, Tracy. The other day, I thought I must put those Santa sacks back. Yeah, I thought about that because I thought, you know, as soon as you get to Christmas in July, you really start thinking about Christmas. But I'll put the Santa sacks back up. I took them out of stock because I thought, you know, nobody wants to see them January, February, March and all that. But yeah, I will. I'll definitely put them up. And so if you haven't seen those already, I know that quite a lot of you have ordered from me. So last year I had these big Santa sacks. One was small and one was medium, I'd say. They're not massive, but they're quite cute. And you've got like 2 ribbons either side and they do up. So I did have them as empty. You choose the yarn, or you can get them filled by me, and you can have them sent to somebody else, or I'll send them to you. So that's what I did last year. Hi, Kendall. Hope I haven't missed anybody. Don't think so. But if I have, sorry about that. I'd only see like a couple of little bits going up. So yeah, those Santa sacks, last year somebody wanted to buy them and they just kept buying them off me and thinking that they could just buy them and that's it. So I did sell 5 of them because they ordered 5. But I said, you know, when it actually says to be filled with the yarn, so you're not really meant to buy them on their own. Oh, Mishy, thank you, darling. So nice of you. Mwah. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. Oh, so sweet of you. Thank you very much. So yeah, I will do them. I will put them up. Are you working on your... I am working on my boggy. Here it is. You're not fond of the Odysseys. You purchased the orange one. I wanted the orange one. That was the only one I did want, funnily enough. I've got one somewhere, but it's a pink one and it's bent. I mean, it does look a bit bent. I think it still works perfectly fine. But if you can hear all that noise, that's Gary warming up his food. He yesterday we had an Indian takeaway and we didn't eat it all. So yeah, here's the lovely Joan, and this was I Love This Cotton. I got it as Happy Mail and I loved it. I loved working with it and I wish I could buy it. I really do. I look like I'm orange. I don't quite know what's going on with the lighting in here, but I do. I look like I've been tangoed. But you know, I'm not. I'm quite pale, truth be told. But you love all of your furls. It really depends on what kind of crocheter you are. It's looking lovely with this. It's very nice. It's a lovely feel. I like this. This yarn feels nice. Charlie, hi. Just waking up. Oh, bless you. Hi. Good to see you. That's one of the things I bought you. That's one of the things I bought you. Did you buy me things? They have new streamlined metal hooks through Suzanne. Suzanne? You do them? Diddy Christensen, hi. Hope I haven't missed anyone. Hi, Carol. From Wiltshire in the UK. Oh, hang on, I've got tea. Hang on a minute, guys. There we go. Thank you. Biscuit tea. Oh, I can't put it there. I won't be able to read the text. Where are we? Let's go back. Oh, it's moving so quick as well. Found some on eBay. We'll send it after the 1st of the month. The yarn you use for Joan's hat. Oh, lovely. Thank you so much. I really will appreciate that. I did love it so much. And I had some of the blue, but that rainbow one, that was the best. That was the best. It was lovely. Oh, that's so kind of you. Hi, Grammy Draskins. I hope I'm missing people. If we're in Vancouver Island. What yarn was it? It was I Love This Cotton in a rainbow. This one. I like the look of all the I Love This yarn. Snowy Cat! Woo woo! Hi! So yeah, I love all of the I Love This yarn, and the one that one showed the other day, I really had the hots for that yarn. And most of the Premier ones, the variegated Premiers, they always look like there was Fable, and then there was the ones you had the other day, the new ones. And every time I see them, I think, oh, I love those, but we can't get them here. Hello, did I say hello, Carol? I think I did. Hobby Lobby, I Love This yarn and cotton are one of your favourites. I don't blame you, they are gorgeous. But I love the Premier yarns. I did make Gary a lovely blanket with Premier. I did a yarn swap. I don't know why I think I can crochet. I did a yarn swap with Creative Grandma when I first started, and she sent me some Premier puzzle. And so I thought, oh, I'll make Gary a blanket with that. And I kind of had a couple of balls of it, and it made a square, but it wasn't anywhere near big enough. So I thought, okay, I'll buy some. And they had some on Amazon for like, I think it was 30 quid for 3. So, or thereabouts, 30 something. I bought it, and again, it didn't get very far. £90 that blanket cost me. 90. But he does use it, so that's all right. You love the yarn from Dollar Tree. I don't know what that yarn is. I don't think I've ever had any. I do knit. Funnily enough, I started knitting yesterday. I will show you it. I started a little project. I have got something already that I started, but I've only just found it again. But I started using this scarfy light. Oh, I nearly lost my stitches. That wouldn't have been good. Right. There we go. That's as far as I got. It's a moss stitch, and it's made this scarfy light, but I'm not sure if I know it's going to be hard to frog, but I don't think it's wide enough, so I might have to frog it. Normally if I do about 30 stitches, it's wide enough, but it's only made something this wide. Now I don't like really wide scarves, so it might be all right for me, but it is very beautiful, isn't it? It's lovely yarn. It's very hairy though, very, very hairy. And this is it. I'll show it to you. Scarfy light. It's very pretty. I managed to find that. We don't get that many American yarns that easily readily available, but I managed to find that one. Hi, Purple Crochet and More with Dreeny. And Yarn Princess. Hi. I don't know if I've missed anybody while I've been showing you stuff. But Jacqueline, yes, I didn't see you come in. And Dinky Crafts, hi. Wow, don't forget the thumbs, guys. I'm a bit out of practice. I should have said that by now. Oh, I can smell Indian food now. And I'm not hungry, so it's horrible when you're not hungry. Premier Warehouse is 10 minutes from you. And of course, they don't do warehouse sales. If they would consider, I said they'd have to use 2 years ago, and they decided not to do it anymore. Oops, a daisy. Just seeing who else I've missed. I don't think I have missed anyone else, have I? No, I'm all caught up. Okay, so it's a bit similar really, because, you know, I had a few big orders. I had one put in some big orders, and Mishi ordered, and Nancy ordered, and I had some quite large ones that wouldn't fit in the boxes that I had, so I bought some boxes. And this company that I found it online. Hi Bonbon, welcome, good to see you. Yeah, so this company, they were round the corner from my old house. They're just on the mainland because I live on an island. Anyway, I said, can I come and collect them? No, we have to post them. I could come and get them, you know, later today or something. But no, we have to post them. And you think, why? You know, it's just there. I could just knock on the door and you could give them to me. But no, that would just be too simple, wouldn't it? I had to wait for some courier to bring them and to go through the system. Luckily, they got here quick. Loving my yarn. Ah, bless you. Thank you so much. I'm loving doing it. It's I enjoy choosing the yarn and all that just as much as I do having yarn. You know, it's like It's a perfect job, isn't it? It's like, you know, I get to choose yarn in a collection to sell, and yeah, it's great. It's good fun. I really enjoy it. Um, I've just placed a couple of orders. Miss C's Raid, welcome in. So yeah, I just placed an order. You agree, making your mystery boxes is fun. I've not seen your mystery boxes. I'll have to check them out. Hi Serena. Have I ever tried making amigurumi? Well, it's funny you should say that. I did make, I've got one toy that I made already, and it was a donut. And I made it for my grandson, Tyler, because when we were out one day, around the corner from us is a lot of arcades, you know, where you've got machines that you put 2p in and all this. Well, they've got all sorts of machines, but they have them to the 2p machines, like cakewalk ones, and they put toys on them or sweets and things. And when you push off the 2p's, you push off the prizes. And I won him a little donut, and it was made of fabric, and he loved it. He used to chew it and everything. He loved this donut, and they lost it. So I thought, oh no. So I thought I'll make him a donut. So I made, and I got it on one of those rings that you can put it on the stroller. And so I made him a donut, and he loved this donut, and I made a few. So I thought I might as well do a tutorial for it. And then they found the donut that I won him. So he had loads of donuts in the end. Hi Pebbles. And crocheted sunflowers. Who else have I missed? Anybody? Mama Swift, hi. Welcome. And Eileen, hello, welcome in. First time catching me live. That's cool. I don't do that many, do I? I mean, I do sometimes do them in the afternoon. But I haven't done an evening one for a very long time. Very long time. I used to do them all the time, but, you know, I haven't really done it. And I've unfortunately got to do them vertical. Hi, Steph and Dania Truscott, hello. Anyone else I've missed? I don't think so. Julie Lashley, hi, welcome in. So yeah, I used to do them all the time, and then I started doing them in the afternoon, and I noticed that it was all vertical. And if you went into the advanced settings, you could make it widthwise, you know, landscape. Didn't have to be portrait. But now, when I go into that, there's not the option to turn it anymore, so I'm going to have to do it this way round. Maybe they just want to get rid of all that and just go for one orientation, which is annoying. So if I want widthways, you can listen to me on crochet. I'm supposed to be crocheting, but I'm not really getting much done. Talk too much. Well, it'd be a bit of a boring live if I didn't talk, wouldn't it, really? But yeah, it's a bit different. I think if I was to go over to StreamYard or something, then I could choose my own, you know, because everybody else's lives are horizontal, aren't they? But it stopped allowing me to switch it. I did a video, you know, showing people how to do it, and lots of people are like, oh, thank you so much. And the other day, one person put, they've taken that option away now. And I found that out for myself today. But it's a bit of annoying. But I think it's because a lot of people watch on their phones, so they're trying to cater for that. But, you know, a lot of people don't. Just saying. But never mind. You just get to see all of my body, which, you know, quite frankly hope that you wouldn't see. Less of my yarn, which is silly really, because, you know, just saying. Better the other way around. So yeah, what time is it where you are? It is now almost, well, 7:15ish, roughly. Nearly 7:15 in the evening. And it's been a funny day. Yeah, it's been a bit of a weird day, really. I've been trying to get, because it's my son's wedding tomorrow, so I've been trying to get all my stuff together and make my videos and pack my orders, and I've been kind of all over the place today. But tomorrow I have to look after my grandson, stop him from running all over the place, which will be fun. Listening while you crochet, trying to shrink your yarn ball sacks. It's 12:42 in Missouri. I noticed that, you know, when I watch The Walking Dead, Daryl always says Missouri, Missouri, not Missouri, Missouri. And so it's 1:45 here, wherever here is. Yeah, it's Michael, the one that sings, you know, and plays the musical instruments and all that stuff. They're getting married tomorrow, and it should be a beautiful place where they're going. Raining? No, it's lovely here today. It rained all day yesterday here. It was awful, but we was only due to have one day, and then it was going to be back to being good again. It's supposed to be 24 tomorrow for the wedding. So I've been asked if I want to go early and get my hair done and makeup by the maid of honour and bridesmaids. So go and get, you know, to the changing room where the girls are going to be. So that would be nice. I won't have to do my own hair. I thought I was going to have to go and straighten it myself, but I won't have to do that. I might get a few curls in it. Your son got married on Friday. It was lovely. Most wonderful weather for outside wedding. Yeah, this is a beautiful place. I've not seen it. I've only seen some photos. I wanted it to kind of be a surprise when I actually got there. Now that you're knitting something, will you be putting more on your knitting channel? Yeah, I will. I keep saying I'm going to make more knitting tutorials and do some. I started off, didn't I? And I can't remember what stitches I put on there. Did I do moss? I'm not sure if I did, but I wanted to do some increasing, decreasing, and maybe showing buttonhole, you know, all those sort of things. And I haven't actually got around to doing it, but I will. It's been a bit of a crazy ride around here lately. We've had, because it's been the summer holiday from school, we've had the kids and we've had them kind of one after the other and sometimes all together, and we've had lots and lots of things going on, including now a wedding. And so, you know, once, I keep saying when life returns back to normal, but it just doesn't seem to happen. You know, I keep thinking it's got to happen soon, isn't it? Do you remember those days when you're really bored with nothing to do? No, I can't remember them. It's been so long, I can't remember them. But yeah, I will do. I will be starting to do some more. Also, summer isn't a great time to knit. It's, you know how sometimes summer's not a good time for crochet. Hi, Paula. Welcome in. Don't forget the thummy, guys. So, you know, sometimes summer isn't good for crocheting because it gets all hot, and it's all right if you've got a fan on or air conditioning or something, but it tends to get too hot. Well, knitting's worse. It is if you knit like me. I'll show you how I knit. I'm old school. Oh, and I have actually pulled my stitches out now. Hang on a sec. I'll get them back. This is me knitting, okay? So I hold this one. I have to put this over here. This is how my mother taught me years ago. So what is that? That is a monopearl. So this is my knitting. I'm holding everything in my hand, see? I'm going to go to the end of the row so that I don't drop my stitches anymore, and then I'll get back on with my crochet. So yeah, this is why it's hard, because if you get hot hands, then it's already happening. My knitting needles are squeaking. They're squeaking and the yarn is pulling, and I hate it. So that's why I haven't really done much in the way of knitting, because, you know, it's not a good time of the year. I do have aircon, so it's not really much of an excuse. Apart from when you get hot hands, it's evil, basically. But yeah, I'm old school British knitter, you know, the European way or whatever they call it. But yeah, and I can get quite fast at it. Claptrap, hi. Haven't seen you for a while. Gonna be lurking, did you say? I've been asked to teach. Michael's getting married tomorrow, and his wife to be, Eleonora, she's Italian. That's why she's, you know, Eleonora, not just Eleonora. but she has asked if I'll teach her. And I taught Paul's other half, Victoria, and that's why I made those absolute beginners courses, because she lives in Ashford, and so she couldn't exactly just pop round and say, what have I done wrong, or how do I do this, or what do you do then? So I thought I would make those absolute beginners videos, even really basic they started, and I just tried to put my mind into the beginner and see what questions they might ask and what we cover. So, and it culminated in making a pumpkin, which is very apt for this time of year. Now I can leave that alone. So yeah, not good for knitting. Kerry, hi. Woo woo, good to see you. And Kendall, what's my knitting channel's name? It's Hobby Rocks, the same as my shop. The reason being, I started that channel for the shop. It kind of, you know, I just thought in the end, why did you do that? Why don't you just, hi the cat, woo woo, why don't you just, you know, use Crochet Rocks? And so then it was, oh, what are you going to do with Hobby Rocks then? So I thought I'll put other hobbies on it. So I started the knitting on there, and I haven't done any more since, but I can do like knitted swatches of the yarns that I have, and I can you know, do some knitting tutorials, but I've also got some yarn dyeing to do. For Christmas I got 3 yarn dyeing kits, and I was going to hopefully pick the brains of a good someone who knows what they're doing with yarn dyeing, so they could maybe give me some tips before I make mistakes, because you know you learn by your mistakes, but I didn't really want to make loads of mistakes if you catch my drift. So I was hoping that there was some people out there that would say, Tracy, I can show you what to do. Kerry has been a member for 36 months. Woo woo! I haven't got one of those really cool videos with a little song. I'll sing for you. No, maybe I won't. Maybe that'll be the treat, is that I don't sing for you. I should maybe get my son to sing for us. A little congratulations thing. Maybe. Yeah, don't forget the thumbie. I don't know how many thummies are up or what, or any of that, because all I see, oh, hang on, 45 and 30, 44 in and 35 thumbs. So we're missing some thummies, unless that's just not updated, of course. Do watch your videos daily, but I'm just so busy. It's the beginning of term and we have new curriculum and all the new bosses. Oh, okay. Well, you know, when you can maybe make a little comment here and there. You've been a member of my channel longest than any of your other memberships. I think you're probably my oldest, not in age, but in terms of length of time, one of my longest members. Isn't that cool? I wish I could become a member of everybody, because I really would like to, but I'd probably have like in the poorhouse if, if I did that. But see, this yarn is annoying. It's so annoying. Yeah, it is absolute beginners. And I even showed a couple of ways to cast on, even though there are more. It's actually going to, I feel like it's going to fall off. Look at that. It's just that the hole in the centre is gigantic. It's like ridiculous. It's not even a cake, is it? But yeah, do check it out. Yeah. And if you ever need any help, you know, just ask. But I do enjoy knitting, and I do it every now and then to keep my hand in, but I don't knit much. Mostly I crochet, but you know, and if I have it, I've got loads and loads and loads of crocheted scarves, because I find knitting and the type of yarn that you kind of use for those two different things, crochet and knitting, are sometimes different. So whereas a lot of people don't like to crochet with fur. I find knitting with fur easy. You don't drop a stitch, but it's easier. But I can crochet with it now. I don't, you know, nothing really phases me about it. Absolutely love watching you. I'm new to your channel. 3 weeks. Everyone needs your channel. You are hilarious. Thank you, Donna, and welcome. Don't forget the thummy. Honestly, I made a video earlier for Tuesday, and I was debating whether to put it on because seriously, you'd think I was on drugs. You really would. I was like totally wired. Hi, Tammy. And sometimes I just think, you know, people must think I'm lunatic, but I don't know. I've just got a bit of a funny bone, I suppose. Hi, Kendall. Did I say hello to you earlier? I think I might have done. If I didn't, I'm saying it again anyway. You got 2 in that case. How is my eye? It's a lot better. I'll try and show you it. Can you see? All better. My last day of antibiotics today, and it's all cleared up. I can just faintly under the, you know, when I look in the morning, just faintly see it, but gone now. Thank goodness for that. I thought I was going to be all blotchy and red and bumpy for the wedding, you know. I thought it was going to be awful, but yeah, it's a lot better now. Hardly see anything. So glad. Was really worried about that. With the crochet hook on the plane, had you crying? You know, this terrible dangerous implement. Yeah, I know, but I'm going to try and take it. Yeah, I'm going to try and take it with me. Yeah, they don't do that one anymore. King Cole Glitz, they don't do the Halloween, which is really silly. Hi, Greg. Welcome in. Well, Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Yeah, I was a bit disappointed about that, but when I rang them, because I have to ring them to pay, they're a bit old-fashioned. And so I said, while we're there, what happened to the Halloween? And she said, oh, well, it's seasonal. I said, yeah, well, so is Christmas, but you've still got that. And she said, that is very true. And I said, a lot of people are making their Halloween projects now, so, you know, even if it is seasonal, it should be around now. So she's going to ask. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's been discontinued, but it's a shame because I liked it. I sent some to Creative Grandma when we did our yarn swap, and I didn't know it, but they were the colours of her football team, you know. So she was, oh, I'll be able to make some stuff for the matches. You lost the chat. Is it gone? How about maybe if you come out and go in? How can you lose? How's that happened? How strange. What, have you not got the little thing at the bottom that says chat? Maybe come out and come in again. Might work. Oh, you got it back. Cool. That's good. How strange is that? YouTube have some funny things going on sometimes. Really. So yeah, I've been a bit of a busy bee today, but I did sit down and watch Formula One. There's not much that sporting wise that I really like watching, but Formula One is one of those things. You only see 2 lines. No, I don't see it anymore either. And I used to be able to switch it round so it would be like landscape, and now I can't. What am I doing? This is a Boggy Creek blanket. I've already done the tutorial for this one. I was going to wait until it was finished, but people kept asking, and I thought, well, I can do the, you know, the stitch count and all of that. So this, believe it or not, is only, I would say, not even 1.5 balls of that yarn. And look how much of this blanket it's made. What's my outfit? Oh God. I ordered loads of dresses. I ordered quite a few dresses, and I bought 3 because we're going to Vegas. So I thought, you know, they're not going to be wasted. So I bought 3 dresses when Gary and I were out shopping. I do feel like I'm a bit shiny. To apologise. And hang on, I'm missing a lot, I think. Hi, Margaret. Oh, I don't know what I've pressed. Sorry about that. Yep. Hi, Margaret. Welcome in. Don't forget the thummy. So, yeah, I kind of... Oh, did I say hello, Jennifer? I think I did. That cat's meow is lovely, but I know it's hard. Anyway, where was I? I bought 3, and then I ordered 4, and one of them was expensive, and it was sequined. It was light blue, and it like a bit silvery blue, and it had these little sequin parts. And I thought, that's pretty. I'll order that. And it was a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money. So the 4 dresses arrived, and they were all terrible. All 4. And I tried them on for the last time today. And out of all of them, the 3 that I bought in the first place are so superior to the 4 that I've parcelled them up, ready to send them back. And you know, they're awful. They are absolutely awful. No. So it's going to be one of those 3 dresses. So this yarn is Ice Cream Yarn by Lion Brand, but it's a bit floppy. Oops, daisy, it's happened again. I don't know what I'm doing. Pressing something and it keeps popping up. You can't see your comment box when using your other phone. I'm crocheting leaves for an autumn garment. Sounds nice. Sorry, I'm just having a little read because I keep missing loads of... Used to be able to see the whole thing. So yeah, so the 3 I bought in the first place, I've got one that's sort of dusky pinky beige. It's really, it sounds awful, but it's nice, and it's got little flowers. And that I've also ordered. They call them kimonos, but it's just I think a bolero kind of chiffon little jacket. Won't keep you warm, that's for sure. So that will go with it. And I've got champagne coloured footwear. I can't say shoes, but footwear, flats for chasing my grandson around, because apparently I'll be looking after him, and he's quick. So yeah, those shoes. And then one is navy blue with, and it sounds awful, but it's not, navy blue with orange and autumny coloured flowers. That's really nice. So it could be that one, or one is blue. All 3 are nice, so I kind of still deciding. Granny D, it's Sugar Butt. Woohoo! Hiya, darling. How are you? Good to see you. Anne Shetika Woods Crochet. Good to see you too. I've just gone back a little bit to see if I missed anybody else. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think we're all caught up. Granny D, how long you been a member? 46 months. Wow. Definitely one of my first ones. So yeah, that's what I should be wearing, one of those 3. I still haven't made my mind up. But to be honest, when I put them all on, the dusky pink one is the one that I liked the most. And the most, I won't say wearable, but the lightest. So I probably won't be as hot in that, I think. So yeah, it might be that. Hi Paula, did I say hello to you? Can't remember if I saw you or not. But as everybody kind of flashes by in my little 2 lines. So I'm going to have a little break from that and drink my tea, or it will be cold. A nice cup of biscuit tea, which is out of stock in the shop. But that's silly, really. I shouldn't let it go out of stock, because I can always go and get it. It's just up the road. So I will put it back today if I can remember. Rose, hello. How are you? Good to see you. So anyone who's just come in, don't forget to thumb me. Yeah, I love dusky pinks, but I do love blue. Oh, I thought I'd lost my hook then. So yeah, I should probably wear either the dusky pink or the blue, or maybe just one of those 3. One of those 3. But I think the little chiffon thing would go with all of them, and it goes with the footwear. So I say footwear. Gary said to me, you can't wear that. You can't wear those. They're more like trainers. I said, they're not trainers. Now, they are designed along the same line as sneakers, as trainers. But they're sequined, and they're slip-on, and they are stretchy. And they've got gold soles. They're not trainers. So, I've seen them. I've been seeing these for years, and I wanted them, and I finally bought them, and I've not worn them yet. And I was going to just save them for holiday, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to have to run after Tyler, and that means I need footwear that will allow me to run after Tyler. So if I wore my sandals, I'm going to kill myself running after Tyler. So it's just going to have to be those. And plus they'll go with that top. And, you know, I think it'll be fine. I don't think it'll be a problem wearing those. So that's what I aim to wear. But I mean, I could change my mind. I have a wardrobe full of footwear. A wardrobe full of bags and footwear. So I need to sort of decide on my bags and footwear. But I think it'll be those because they'll be easier to chase him. And at some point in the day, I know I will have to chase him. He's a live wire. Is Tyler. He's a bit like his daddy was. And, well, actually, I think his daddy was worse, to be honest with you. He was really, really out there. Hang on a minute. Light is going a bit funny, so I don't know if that's better or is it worse? I'm not sure. Oh, well, why can't I see the chat? Took glasses off, that's why. Got so used to wearing them now. Mrs. Marcos. Imelda. Just call me Imelda. I know that one. No, I haven't got any shoes. This is the thing. I said to Gary, I don't have one pair of shoes. I have lots of footwear but no shoes. Like on his, I did have it on, but it was a bit, I changed the colour of it, and that might be better. But yeah, I don't have one pair of actual proper shoes. I have lots of footwear but no shoes. I've got trainers, I've got boots, and I've got sandals, but not one pair of actual proper shoes. But I have to, I know I'm going to have to chase him. Just bought new tennis shoes back in April and you love them, but I need another pair of the same but different colour to wear whilst you wash the others. Caramelised biscuit tea. We have a new one. We have a new one. There was some in here, and I'm not keen. Was it called caramelised biscuit tea? It was. Now it tastes different. I thought it was going to taste like caramel, but it really doesn't. And I thought Gary would like it, and he said to him, hang on, it tastes like Christmas. So I thought, you know, why does it taste like Christmas? To me, it tastes like apples. It doesn't taste anything like caramelised biscuit tea. But I have got some. I was going to put it in my shop, but I don't know. I mean, everybody's different. People might love it. What have I missed? Let's have a look. Sequin shoes. The heels are so high, she's like walking on stilts. I can't do heels anymore. I would fall over. I wouldn't be able to even stand in them anymore. I was talking about this the other day, funnily enough. Yes, yeah, no, that'll be me chasing my grandson around. That will be me. But yeah, I was talking about this the other day. I used to wear big old 4-inch heels, and you know, they're not even as big as some people's, are they? But I used to wear them. I used to teeter around in these little flaming things, killing my feet. And it came to a head for me because I had this boyfriend, 6'4", and being not that tall myself, I wore those all the time. And he said one day, I was probably 15, right? He said, well, I'm going to take you out at the weekend. I'm going to pick you up and take you to London, and we're going somewhere special. I said, okay. So that's what I wore. He didn't tell me where it was. And do you know where we went? We went to football. We went to a football match, a proper, you know, Division 1 it was then, Premier League now, football. And we went to see Chelsea play. And, sorry, my slipper came off, and that's what I'm fidgeting for. Yeah, we went to see Chelsea play. And back then, you had to stand, you know. So we walked miles to get to this blessed football match. And then we had to stand. And by the end of it, I could barely walk. So when I got home, even though Debbie Harry had the same shoes as me, I was so excited about that. I got hold of them and I threw them in the bin, and I said, I'm never, ever doing that again. I'm never wearing anything like that ever again. And I never have. Never. Well, tell a lie, I did have a pair of bright red stilettos that I wore occasionally. But I always knew that I had a seat. I always knew that I didn't just have to walk miles, you know. I had a seat at the end of it. But wow. that was it. That was it for me. I could barely walk. I really could not. I mean, he kept moaning at me as well. He's like, come on, why are you walking so slow? And I'm thinking like, you have no idea. You have no idea. So in the end, I had to take them off to walk. And there was stones and everything on the pavements. So they went in the bin and I never wore them again. And that was the end of that. Never poured my little feet into ill-fitting shoes ever again. But yeah, that was it. Done. But for some reason, shoes now are very uncomfortable for me. Boots are fine. Trainers are fine. Sandals are fine. But actual shoes, I really struggle with. So I find it hard to find a pair that I will, you know, want to wear. So when it comes to things like this, I don't actually have proper shoes. But it is summer. I do have lots of sandals. That will be fun, trying to chase that little boy around. Tea tastes mildly butterscotch. Yeah, I like chai. So does Gary. Funny enough, we don't have any. You love your city of Charlotte. It's a great state. Been here for 31 years and originally from New York. I don't know where Charlotte is. I have actually sent yarn to Charlotte, but I'm not sure whereabouts that is in the US. But yeah, it's going to be really hot, so I could wear the sandals. I'll try and find some flat ones if I do. That will stay on when you need to like run after grandsons. Wish I could read without putting these on. What about dressy flats? Flats are fine as long as they're not too flat. I've got plantar fasciitis. If I wear it too flat, then I end up with sore feet. They need to have a heel that big, you know. So if they're, even if they've got like a sole with a hybrid, they call those, don't they? Hybrid soles. They're fine. But if they're totally flat like these, hang on, I'll show you these. This is if I can get them. Hang on a minute. I bought these ages ago. Michael Kors. Can't wear them. Look at that. I kind of wear them around the house, but they are not good for me. Really not good for me. They're size 4, and so I haven't got anybody to give them to. But they're no good to me at all. I waste so much money on these, but at least they are kind of, you know, adjustable. But yeah, those sort of things. I can't wear them. If I had a bit of a heel, it'd be different. Hi Tammy, welcome. Don't forget the thumbie. But flat shoes hurt your feet. Have to have at least an inch. Me too. Yeah, just a bit of it, just a tiny one, just a little heel. Even if it was like 1/2 inch to 3/4. No, 1/2 inch would be a bit too small. But yeah, I have to have that. Just that little, you know, kind of, so it's my feet are aiming down sort of thing. Please excuse my hair. I washed it and I put it in this ponytail and it's now kind of dry, but I should let it out. Let me out. I should let it out. But yeah, I wish I could wear just any shoes, but I've got such sensitive feet. I really don't understand why, but I do have really, really sensitive feet. And you know, Crocs, I'd really love to wear those. I see people wearing Crocs all the time and they look so comfy. Nurses wear them, everybody wears them, but if they've got anything on the sole like bobbles, then I feel every one of those and they're so uncomfortable. I cannot bear it. Excuse the look of my tea. It looks dirty, but it isn't. It's just that I have black tea and we have a hard water area, so it leaves that mark around the outside, but it washes off. It's because I don't have milk, that's why. I keep getting all these messages come up, like just the National Lottery misses me because I haven't done the lottery for a while. You have great hair. It looks lovely when you wear it down. Well, it might not. If I let it out now, it might not. Let's have a look, shall we? It's about time I took this off because it needs to dry underneath that bit. Well, I suppose it's not too bad. There we go. Have a bit of hair. Have a bit of hair on the subject. You have chai flavouring. Haven't tried it yet. It's really nice, the chai tea. We used to have chai tea all the time. It is very, very yummy. It reminds me of when I smell chai. It reminds me of currant buns. I don't know why, but it does. It just gives me this currant bun flavour. You're obliged to wear proper shoes, and it took you ages to find ones with a tiny bit of heel. I used to wear them for work, but as I don't work, well, I do. I work for myself, but you know, I don't have to go and put up with their uniform anymore. I used to wear the shoes. I used to work for the ambulance service, and we had the same uniform as the paramedics. You like all grey, Gary? Hello, Gary. Gary's my other half, if you didn't know. Most of you do. He does like a bit of Earl Grey. I make him one occasionally. But, drinking sweet tea. Black cherry iced tea. That sounds good, although I'm not keen as an iced tea. A coffee drinker. I like when I listen to Americans and they say coffee. Coffee. Yeah, you prefer Lady Grey. I don't mind either, but I have to fancy it. I can't really. If Gary makes me a tea and he actually gets the wrong caddy, and I go, you give me Earl Grey. But if I actually fancy an Earl Grey, I'll be fine. But when I'm expecting this, and I get Earl Grey, that will never do. Yeah, I'd break my neck if I wore them now. I really would. Hi, Nikki. Never heard of Lady Grey? Oh, yeah, they sell it here. They do. Pomegranate green tea. Not had that one. Not heard of that. I feel like I was telling you something and I've forgotten it. My hair's really long. Especially at the back. It's right down. When I was young, my hair was curly. It's still a tad wavy, but it's weird when my hair now looks like I've plaited it. It's sort of got that crinkly vibe going on, but I haven't, obviously. Heidi, hi. Oh, well, that sounds like Heidi, hi. You make your own lilac tea. That sounds good. I must have missed you come in. I must have missed you. Fuzzy Butt, hi. Didn't get a notification, so that's YouTube for you, isn't it? You've enjoyed the jam and toast tea. I love that. Next time I go shopping, I'm going to get myself a box because mine's gone. And I want to get some. I've got to get some more biscuit anyway. But the toast and jam tea is beautiful. I have to fancy that though because I drink this all the time. But you know, I'm a dunker. You know, when you have biscuits or cookies, as you call them, across the pond, I'm a dunker. So this does taste like I've been dunking. That's why I like it so much. Tastes like I've been dunking in my tea. So I forgot what I was talking about. Tea's a bit too cold now. That's the last I'm going to drink of that. More or less gone anyway. But so yeah, I can't actually go to the shops really until about Tuesday. Been lurking while you was experimenting with some crochet. Oh, bless you. Well, how's it going, Nikki? Is it going well? Or are you, when you say experimenting, are you learning or were you experimenting to design something? Because I often experiment. Oh, this is stupid yarn. Next time it'll be a cake. I'll cake it up. Silly yarn. So let's get on with some more Boggy Creek. Now I've drunk my tea. Hello, how are you? So yeah, I kind of don't know what to do really. Those little biscoffs, you do like those, don't you? I think Julie, she used to say that her husband loves them, so whenever she ordered, I'd put a couple in. He doesn't mind me ordering the yarn because he likes the biscuits. So yeah, but they are lovely, those biscoffs. And I'm going to try and get some different ones. And I was putting gummies in, but they kept melting in people's orders. But luckily, because they're in a plastic bag, and then I put them in another bag at the same time, It didn't damage anything. But Mishi said, still put them in because it just became one big giant gummy and it was lovely. All those different ones just into one big fruit gummy. Yeah, Gary likes frappes. That's his thing. He does love a frappe. You do watch some of your videos. Hope one day I can win a giveaway. You never know. Keep trying. Using my Rocky Road pattern for TLOD. #9 for Boggy Creek. So what's TLOD? I'm a bit behind on the abbreviations, guys, because I was putting Boggy Creek 24 and it wasn't, it was 25. So I had to go change it all. It was only until, what's her name? Charmed Grammy she tagged me in something and I looked at hers and it was all 25. Guess so. I'll change it because you've got until January, haven't you? So that's why. Trying to behind my back creative arts. Oh, hang on, it just goes so quick. What's that? Creative arts course while we were trying doing public speech or like sushi. So talking while not facing your classmate. I was going to do doctors this, but what's going on there? And was dressed and dunked a Biscoff in your tea. First time you've ever tried them, so wasn't sure how long to dunk and plopped. Oh no. Decaf coffee. Is that decaf, Def? Oh, for goodness sake, why does that keep happening to me? Mama Swift's blanket pattern. Okay, that's fine. Now I know. So I have to check that out then. You like Oreos? Gary likes Oreos, and I wasn't keen, and then he bought some a little while ago, and I found myself eating them, thinking, oh, these ain't bad after all. I think it's because they're black. I expected them to be really chocolatey, and when they weren't, it threw me a bit. You can use any pattern for LOTD. What does LOTD stand for then? I can't guess. Usually drink decaf tea, but haven't found decaf green tea. I think I've got some, in the cupboard. I think Michael gave it to me. Luck of the draw. Right, okay. Luck of the draw. Thank you very much. So yeah, I'm sure I've got decaf green. Everybody's telling me it's luck of the draw now. At least I know. Hi Lulu's treasure trove. Why do I get high pitched? It's only dogs will hear me soon. Hello Lulu. Welcome. Don't forget the thummy. So I have no idea how long I've been on. Just been babbling away in the corner, as I say. Babbling away in the corner. So yeah, I will do some more evening lives, and I will do some members ones. I did say that I would get on and do some members ones, so I will, and I'll do some when Gary is asleep. I shouldn't wake him up. He's far enough away for me to not wake him. It used to be that he was behind here, so I used to feel like if I was a bit noisy, I would wake him. But now he's not. He's up that way. You love my rambling. Then you'll love Tuesday's video. That's all I'll say about that. Honestly. Bit of a ramble, that one. Because I thought, I wouldn't have one. So I might as well do one today. And note to self, don't make a video when you're really wired. You remember when I thought, lol. Yeah, when I first met Gary and we were messaging each other, he kept putting LOL. at the end of his messages. And I kept thinking that weren't funny, you know. And then next time he'd message me, he'd put LOL, and I'd look at it and I think, that wasn't funny. So one day I said to him, why do you keep laughing in your text? He went, what? I said, why do you keep putting LOL? And you keep laughing. He says, that's not laughing, that's lots of love. And when it isn't, it's laugh out loud. He didn't know. He kept thinking he was saying lots of love at the end of it. But it wasn't. I kept thinking, why is this guy laughing? What's so funny? When you're going on my trip, well, I think we go on the 8th, but we won't get there till kind of really the 9th. That'll be our first day. Because it's going to take something like 11 hours, 10, 11 hours. Hate flying. I really do. So, yeah, I'm going to try and get some calm me down meds, maybe. One for the way there and one for the way back. I said something the other day, like, why on earth can't they just say, would you like to be asleep for your journey or awake? And you say, sleep, please. And they just go, there you go. That would be just perfect. Just wake up when it's all over, like going to the dentist or having an operation. That would just be perfect for me, because I don't like flying. I really don't. Just not good. No, I'm not a good flyer. Anyway, yeah, we go then and we come back on the 20th. You never flown and you keep your feet on the ground. See, yeah, I don't blame you. You love to fly. We're going to Las Vegas, baby. We're going to Vegas. We've been before. We loved it so much. We're going back. But what I hate is the fact that we have to pay a resort fee. So you pay the price of your holiday, and then when you get there, they say, oh, how long are you staying for? A couple of weeks? Right, okay, give us £500, please. And it should have been in the price of the holiday, but it isn't. Very annoying. Hi, Melissa. Woo woo. I still have one. She thought it meant lots of love also. Oh, no. No, that would be awful, wouldn't it? If someone had just lost someone and you put LOL. Oh, no. I hope you win loads of money. Not much chance of that, Dee. I don't like parting with it. So when we was there last, we did actually win. Hi, Yarny Cat. Welcome. Don't forget the thummies, guys. We actually did win. Take Benadryl. 2 Benadryl. They make me all nice and drowsy. Ooh. You like staying at South Point? It's a nice hotel with a casino and not that expensive. We're staying in a fairy tale castle. We are staying at Excalibur. Because when we were there before, it was in Luxor, and we really, really liked it. We thought it looked so cute, and we went to see that Tournament of Kings, and so we're doing that again. I bet she did. Can you imagine? I mean, it's all very well Gary was texting me stuff and kept putting LOL, and I'm thinking, what's this guy laughing about? You know, what's so funny, for crying out loud? It wasn't funny. And but to actually, in that situation, that would be awful, wouldn't it? Look, this has just fell apart now. I can't do it anymore. I'm going to have to sort of go back the way I was before, just laying it on the side and hoping that it unravels nicely. Just keep turning it so that it does it. Hi, Teresa. Good to see you. Don't forget the thummy. Wow, lots of people came in today. I thought, will there be anybody around? And look what happened. So yeah, we've got to be kind of careful. It should have stood for lots of love, shouldn't it, really? Because what the heck? Who invented laugh out loud? And, you know, when people put all ruffle and all that as well. Whoever thought of all those? But it should actually stand for lots of love, shouldn't it? Really, but it doesn't, and that's just awkward. You was cleaning and you took a break. I would as well. I'm allergic to cleaning. Hate that. I hate cleaning. I really do. You know, it's sort of when you kind of need a job, a little job, and you don't need to do just something. You know, people say, well, you could always do cleaning. It's like, what? Seriously? You don't know me very well. don't think so somehow. You must be joking. Must be tripping, man. Not that, you wouldn't go in the kitchen and think, oh, look at this. It's nice and clean and tidy, but, it's not my ideal job, just saying. Some people love it, don't they? Some people love ironing. Certifiable, these people, they really are. But there are people out there that love it. Just put on your last batch of beef jerky to dehydrate. One of my ninjas has a dehydrator. So when you make your own beef jerky, is it nice? See, I've only ever had jerky on a low-carb diet occasionally. You do enjoy ironing? Oh, Lord. I've got a job for you then. I'm not that... I don't mind it. When I get going, it's actually something that is quite therapeutic, but it's actually getting there to do it in the first place. Yeah, cleaning's awful. After watching the trees getting smaller... I slept quite well last night and the night before, but I've been really tired lately. I've had a funny old sleep pattern. One minute I'm kind of not able to sleep, and I was awakening Mishy's live quite late. You never iron, no neither do I, Dee. I've been known to wash something again, hoping it's less crease the next time. Oh dear. Cheesecloth, that's what I should have wear permanently, just cheesecloth, because you don't iron it. I'm lazy when it comes to things like that. I always say dust's a noun. Dust's a noun only in my house. A doing word. Well, thankfully, now we've got the aircon. We don't open the windows. We don't have a thick layer of dust from the road anymore because we have dusty road. Front of the house needs, we're going to get a jet washer or something because, we do need to hose it down occasionally. Enjoy the smell and the crispness of ironing. You throw a damp washcloth in the dryer and take the clothes out immediately. Oh, okay, I don't have a dryer anymore though. Ours broke and I never replaced it. I only really used it for things like bedding, but I've found a good way to dry them. I wasn't keen on tumble drying clothes because I found that it shortens the life of your clothing. So I wasn't, and plus everything, even socks can sometimes shrink in there, so I didn't. It was either that or I was getting fatter. Only joking. But yeah, things tended to shrink a lot in there, so I didn't really use it that much. Yeah, that's a good tip, Dee. But I'll kind of get, every now and then I'll look at one of my t-shirts and think, washing that again. that didn't come out very well. How do you get your laundry dry? For me? Well, I have a clothes horse. I've got two actually, and I put it up in well, the one that I've, because it's only in garage, just put it up in the living room, and then that will, and if I have things like bedding or towels, I put them on the other one, and they can either go in the conservatory or at the back when it's sunny. But I haven't got a line anymore. Used to have a line, but I don't anymore. What am I making, Kath? Hello, I'm making a Boggy Creek blanket. This is the one that I've been doing on my whip videos, and I haven't even used 2 balls of yarn yet, and it's huge. So dust is only a noun. It's only a noun. I know what you mean. It's just, well, we don't really get a great deal, thank goodness, now. And every now and I'm allergic to it anyway. I'm allergic to dust mites, so you think I'd be a little bit more up on it, but every now and then I'll go and dust the TV and around the TV, but then we don't have many other surfaces that would need it. But with the aircon, we don't get the dust now like we used to, because we used to have to open the window occasionally when it was stifling. But now we don't need to do that. Usually hang your clothes on the clothesline because the dryer will draw up your clothes. We haven't got a clothesline anymore. We used to have two, and they used to come from, if you're familiar with my outside, they used to come from the yarner van, and they would go to the fence, and we would use them. But you just get so many spiders on it, and you know me and spiders. Well, you know, I'm not keen. So and I would never use it because every time I put my washing on the line, one of my neighbours would have a bonfire. So, you know, and I think, oh, I'm going to smell the smoke now. So I'd have to go out and get them in. And so I kind of gave up, you know, I just kind of gave up. But also another thing I do is the things that go over the clothes area and they dry on there are things like knickers, socks, pants and trousers, like shorts and stuff like that. But if it's a t-shirt or anything else, I put it on a hanger and I put it up in the bathroom because that shower rail, it's great for drying clothes on, so I just hang them on there. So that's what I do, and then the creases drop out as well, which is great because you're hanging, and they're on hangers. But I was toying with the idea of getting myself a steamer that would then, I could clean the bathroom and I could also steam wash, you know, anything that like steam the creases out of stuff. I used to have one years ago when, do you remember that it was called a bullet, a magic bullet? But they were terrifying back then. They were absolute like a bomb with steam coming out of it. And yeah, I didn't fancy that. Hi Teresa. Was finishing a bandana. Well, hey, is that like a do-rag or a bandana? Yeah, Michael used to wear bandanas when he was a teenager. He had this thing for him. Yeah, he thought he looked well cool in those. There's so much humidity. That's the trouble with the UK. You know, we're an island, so we get an awful lot of humidity. It's not been too bad this year, I don't think. But there are some years where we've had a few days of it, where it's been like really sticky. But that's the beauty of having aircon. I can just close the door and put that on and it's like, I don't notice it. But, you know, we can have real bad humidity. Like the last time we went to Vegas was about 8 years ago, I suppose. And it was really hot out there. I mean, like 40 degrees, and it was beautiful. There was no humidity, hardly any kind of sticky sweat or anything like that. Got on the plane, touched down on that tarmac, got off the plane, drenched in sweat, and it was cold. And you think, how can you be sweating and cold? But that's because it was so humid. And we hadn't had any humidity while I was away. But it was just horrible. It was like, oh, I'm sweating so much, but it's freezing. It made no sense. But yeah, I kind of, I hate humidity. It frizzes up my hair as well. You know, if you go, when I used to go out with my friend and we'd sort of go to a gig or something like that, and we'd have a dance, and then you go into the bathroom, you go into the loo, you take one look in the mirror, and all your makeup's gone round like a big panda, and your hair's all fuzzy, and you know, whereas it would normally do that, it would suddenly go like that, and you think, oh, what's happened to me? I was come out, it was just right, and now look at me. But yeah, that's humidity for you. Hi oodles and caboodles. Good to see you guys. Don't forget the thummy. Coolios. Good to see you. So yeah, won't be long though until we go. I wanted to lose weight, but you know what? My willpower left me. It deserted me, and so it's not happening. But when we get back, and as long as we don't crash and die, I intend to get on the diet and get all the way till Christmas, and you know, get it done, get the diet done. Yeah, for sure. As long as we don't crash and die, of course. Oh my goodness, this chair is not very comfy. It's really not. So here we go, look. It's really growing. really growing. And the actual colour is shifting across the blanket. I suppose once you've done, I've done a couple of balls, I should say. I reckon you'll see the orange doing the same thing. You have my buggy blanket. I've got a square one that I'm doing as well, and I've made quite a lot of squares. I haven't finished them, haven't edged them, because I feel like I will probably join as you go. And I'm kind of waiting really to see if that's going to look good or not. What is the stitch I'm using? It's one of my own stitches. It's like the lemon peel stitch, but it's not. It's one I designed sort of myself, and I call it the Rocky Road, and I did the tutorial for it already. So it's up. I've got a right-handed and a left-handed, but this is what it looks like. I like the way it goes in a kind of box, like a square. I've got something that I want to do with this this stitch at some point. Yeah, I've been saying it for years and never got round to it yet, but you never know. This year might be the year. One never knows, does one? One does not. So, how long have I been on? Anyone see? Can anyone tell me? You have one from last year. You need to send. I need to get working on this year's and send them together. Well, that's a great thing about having my shop. Great thing about having my shop. If you haven't found it already, it's hobbyrocks.co.uk, and I do ship worldwide, and it is weight-based shipping, so you don't have to order tons to get, you know, it's got lower shipping rates. So 85 minutes, really? Boy, I can chat. So the beauty of my shop is that if someone who is one of the places that are you know, a hub where you send the blankets and they order yarn, I just put blanket in. So the last one that ordered was Nancy, so I put a blanket in with her order, so she got, it's a way of me just sort of, okay, I don't have to send it at the same time. I mean, obviously if it pushed the postage up, I pay for that over the top bit anyway, so it doesn't make any difference. You know, if I made her parcel heavier, it would be at my expense. So it's just a way of me getting them up there. Have you got a YouTube channel, Yarny Cat? Well, I'm not going to be on for too much longer. I think I will get to the end of this row and then I will call it a day or an evening, because Gary will be... Is he working tomorrow? Of course not. It's wedding day tomorrow. My goodness, what am I talking about? Of course he isn't. It just come round so quick. Mind you, it was sprung on us. It wasn't like, you know, some people when they're going to get married, they plan it for a few years. Not my son. It's like, we're going to get married in a month. So, okay. And so we haven't had that long to, you do have a YouTube. What's it called then? Unless it's called Yarny Cat. So yeah, it's been a bit of a whirlwind, but it's a very nice venue where they take care of everything for you, and they're not like crazy prices, not like hundreds and hundreds of thousands of pounds like some. Hi Chandra. Hi there, don't forget the thumbie. Are you going to announce the winner for your Sunday giveaway? I already have, haven't I? On the Saturday one. Which one do you mean? If you mean the one I did yesterday, they run for a month. They go from Sunday to Sunday. So I do like week 1 of the month, week 2 of the month. So it goes week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. And then I do a hump day giveaway, which obviously goes Wednesday to Wednesday. So that one's a much quicker. But the Sunday ones, they just go for a month. So I do one a week. And then I was going to do a book and I forgot to do it. I was going to do that today. Actually, I was going to do it yesterday, wasn't I? You got confused, you're sleepy. Oh, never mind. That's all right. I forgive you. I've been there. Why is it when you're sleepy, you kind of get all kind of, like your memories just completely go to mush, don't they? I talk complete gibberish sometimes when I'm tired, and if Michael or anybody asks me something, I just say I don't know, I can't remember. He asked me something the other day, and I went, I don't know, I'm tired. I'm tired, and I've got a headache. You have to ask me another, and you have to ask me later. And I really couldn't think of what it was he was trying to. So I just said, well, come back to me, come back to me when I'm got my brain cells. But it's weird. It's just never used to notice that, but I do now. I've got dry lips. You're wondering why I keep biting them. So yeah, this is it's working out better than I thought with this yarn. When I first started using it, and you see it sort of striping but halfway through, and you think, am I going to like this? Oh, Gary's going to have a bath. So you probably hear the bath noises swishing and splashing as he's filling it up, because all the doors are open. All the doors are open, and his bathroom is just over there. So yeah, as long as he doesn't belch, we'll be fine. He doesn't actually. So much has changed in the many moons since you were there. I don't know where that was because I missed the beginning of that bit of conversation. But I think was it something to do with South Bend, because wasn't that where you were talking about a minute ago? South Bend sounds. I think it was in one of the musicals once. It's, if I remember rightly, Indiana. You see, Hollywood musicals very educational. Yeah, there you go, South Bend, Indiana. I was right. It's like Hazard is in Nebraska, and I know that why. Thanks to Richard Marx. But yeah, these things stick in your mind, don't they? I think it was South Bend, Indiana. Where did I think it might have been, could have been, was it White Christmas or, oh, there's also had Kentucky. Well, the one that was in the song was Nebraska. But yeah, we get it always find it sort of quite funny when you have place names that we have. And did you know that most of the right hand side of America, as you look at it, with all the Britishy sounding place names, are named after the places here. So we have a Hollywood, right, but you wouldn't want to go there. Well, you might, it's not that bad. It's just not that big. And there aren't any famous people there. Yeah. So it's and we have a Birmingham. You wouldn't want to go there. They talk funny for the start. Good funny accent. Well, not as bad as mine, but yeah, they do have an accent. Right, so I'm all the way to the end of this one row, so I'm going to end it now, even though Gary has gone for a bath, so it's not like I can spend any time with him. Oh. But I think I've been babbling away in this here corner for quite some time. It's been really, really, you always wondered about Paul Hollywood. I think that, I don't know if that's really his name. A new in front of them, yeah, like New York. What else is new? I don't have to go yet. Like I said, Gary's going to have a bath, so Paul Hollywood, 20 miles from Birmingham, Alabama. Is it Birmingham, Alabama? New England, yeah. New York, New Hampshire. Yeah, nice to see me. I'm going to hopefully have a nice time tomorrow if I don't have to chase Tyler too much. Hopefully, see, he's not as out there as his dad was. His dad was, I was younger, able to keep up, and far fitter back then. So yeah, it was easier. You had to frog 4 rows on Hugs and Kisses the other day because you crocheted too late. I know sometimes that's annoying, isn't it? When you do things when you're tired, and I've done that. I kind of look at it the next morning and you think, oh, you know what you've done. Yeah, I know. 12 minutes until Granny D goes on. Okay, might as well talk and then we'll do a Granny D live. How about that? Raid. That's the word I mean. So let me know when it's time and we will raid Granny D. Sound like a plan? I think it sounds like a plan. I always used to go on after D or thereabouts, sometimes before. No, it'll be like a rocks raid. 2 squirrel. Squirrel raid is when you go from there. So we'll do a rocks raid. Be rocks raid! Rocks raid! Yeah, so I used to always follow D or go on before D and she would follow me, but they got more and more people doing lives and more people just meant that there was always somebody else. And I know sometimes you can keep 2 tabs open and all that. And then there's the replays. You've messed up your market bag so badly and you don't want to frog it. Don't want to go to sleep until you have it in a bit better order. That is annoying, isn't it? Toss some rocks in your window. That doesn't sound as good as yarn in your window, does it? And I would break some glass. Yeah, put the link up. That's cool. Oh bless. Yeah, we'll do a rocks raid. Sounds like a plan. And then I can make a nice drink and do one for Gary. He likes to have a drink in the bath. Only coffee. I'm not going to get him drunk. Not until tomorrow. I'm glad you caught one of my lives. I haven't done any kind of evening-y ones. Every now and then I'll do an afternoon one. And I haven't done one of them for a while. Every time I do a live, I always say, yeah, I really enjoyed that. I'm going to do it more often. And then do I? No, I don't. But I'm going to make a concerted effort to actually do some more lives and to do the members' lives and stuff like that, and actually get back into the swing of it, because all I've done recently is work and you know, struggle to keep up, you know. And then we've had the family as well, so we had one lot of grandchildren. I had Harley stay, and then we had Tyler and the girls, and we took them to the zoo. And then after that, Harley went home, and we had the girls stay. Yeah, so then it's one after the other. Yeah, so it's been 2 years. What, since I did a live? I don't know. I think I must have caught someone's conversation there. I'm glad you caught my live, your first one ever. Hopefully there'll be more, Diddy. Hopefully more. Hi, yeah. Oh, good to see you, RG. But it's coming to a bit of an end, because in a few minutes we're going to raid Granny D's and do a rocks raid. So if you want to join us with the rocks raid, someone has put a link up already, but we'll do it again in a minute so that it will be nice and fresh in the chat for everyone to see. But it's good to see you. I've been on a bit of a while, so rather than just end, we'll raid Shuggy Butt Granny D. And it's been a long time since I've raided D. Been in a live, but not raided. So yeah, and I need to get after I've been in there for a little while, I need to get my stuff ready for tomorrow, for the wedding. Because if I do go with the girls early, then I need to have it all ready, because she'll arrive and I won't be ready for her. I need to figure out exactly what it is I'm going to be wearing. 14 months, Oodles Camboodles has been a member. Thank you very much. Yeah, keep the D links current, so that when we do go, it's, you know, it'll be there. What's a Rocks raid? Yeah, we go into Granny D's and we say Rocks raid. And then, because we're all raiding her live stream. She hasn't set it up yet. She's not on yet. But, catch the replay. Okay, thank you very much. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I kind of... Oh, now this thumb's playing up. Look, I've already got this one bandaged. And this one's now... I think it's crocheting that does it, you know. But I'm going to have to go to the doctors because nothing I've tried is actually working on this. Well, I'm going to stay with you until it's time for D's. Until we raid D. Is it just Granny D? Or... No, it's just Granny D. So someone will put up a link and we can then go in and we'll just say, Rocks raid, Rocks raid. Yeah, Granny D is... I don't think she's got anyone up. She didn't say, did she? I was happy you caught me, Rose, for the first time. It's so cool. Rose has most of my yarn in her house right now. Bless you. So how are you getting on? What are you making with all that yarn that you bought? Have you got lots going on? I think we need to make Joan. Say bye-bye, Joan. We're going to put you over there now so I can get my computer set up, ready to raid D. It's probably going to be a bit... No, it's all right. It's all right, actually. I thought it was going to be a little bit too bright, but the colour is all off anyway. Boggy Creek blankets. Love it. Love it. It's a bit bright, wasn't it? So there we go. I'm going to go in Granny D's. She's not ready yet. So there's a few people going in. But don't forget, if you do go in, you have to say Rocks raid. Okay, I'm going to shut that for a bit because it's a bit bright. So how many Boggy Creek blankets will you make, Rose? Bye, Dinky Crafts. Boggy Babes. Boggy Babes. How many Boggy Creek blankets are you going to be making? I've got at least... I've got a couple of whips that I found earlier. And I looked at them and I thought, you know what? I need to finish a little bit off of them and I can do them as Boggy Creek. I wish you could crochet as well as me. Probably don't practice enough. Well, I started when I was about 6 years old and there are people better than me, I'm sure. But one thing I do have is good tension. That's really, I think tension's where it's all at. If you get good tension, you need to get a Mackie D's. Welcome, new member. Thank you, Paula. Welcome, welcome. 15. 15, wow. I'm a bit behind. I'll have to get my thinking cap on and do some more. I've got a few I can just turn my hand to. You love McDonald's. I love McDonald's breakfast. I only like the sausage and egg muffins. That's the best thing that they have actually ever made, is a sausage and egg muffin. I am rather partial to them. But the only thing is, when my kids were little, Mackie D's came over and they were brilliant. They had really cute furniture for kids. You could have birthday parties there. It was really nice. You know, they had Ronald McDonald used to pop up and make appearances, and it was special, you know, it was different. But now they're just kind of cold as well. Because they've burnt so many people with their temperatures, they're too scared to get sued anymore. So everything you get is cold, lukewarm or cold. And I do absolutely love the sausage and egg muffin. That is my favourite thing. That's the best. And now, thanks to that, I will, when I have breakfast, I'll always eat my egg with my sausage, if I have sausage and egg. Because it's sort of, I didn't realise those tastes went together so well until McDonald's put them together, but they do. So yeah, sausage and egg muffin is my favourite with the cheese. You love the McGriddle sandwich. Don't think we have that in this country. If we do, I'm not familiar with the McGriddle sandwich. What's that about? What's in that? catch you all on ones later. Okay, Snowy Cat, thanks for coming. If I can get in, I will. But obviously, I've got to get up for a wedding tomorrow, so I'm not sure if I'll be in there long. Yeah, I need my beauty sleep. And they will be here early for me, so, you know, I can't really be all kind of... Pancakes and sausage. Okay. Not seen that one. Pancake with sausage and egg. We just have an English muffin with sausage and egg. That's the way we have it. Maybe that's our version. While I'm in Vegas, I should try a McGriddle. 2 pancakes with a sausage patty. Maybe I will try that. Maybe I'll try that. Now I know. Maybe you should give me a list of things American that I need to try. Because last time I was there, I was like, I must have a Twinkie. I need a Twinkie. I've got to have one. So I did. I had Twinkies. What's the other thing? I wanted a chili dog. And I had America. Sorry. It is. It's America. What did I have? What's the other thing? Philly cheesesteak. That was the other thing I wanted to try. And I had it. But yeah, America. Gotta. But so when I'm in America, what else do I need to get? What else do I need to try? McGriddle, yeah. But what else? I don't know if there were. Where is the McDonald's? There's bound to be one, I suppose. There's bound to be one somewhere, isn't there? But we've got a few excursions planned. Granny D's popped up. You know what to do. Someone put a link up. Anyone there that can put up her link? And we can raid her and say Rocks raid. I bet people have already gone in and not said it. But we need to do this. So anybody got her link? Anybody still here? There it is. Okay. So I'll say goodbye. I'll see you in D's. I won't be able to stay too long. But thanks for coming. I've really, really enjoyed this. And I will definitely do some more. And the members one. Mwah. Love to everyone. Bye for now.